Welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike, he's Jay, and usually once a week what we do on this channel is Rotten Tomatoes predictions. It's fantasy football for movies. We predict, because we believe that the critics are way too predictable, what they're going to give a movie before we've seen it. Now, this week is something special because there's only one movie coming out wide, and that's Kong Skull Island.
Why the fuck how did they get permission to make a movie about the name of my dick?
I was going to go there. That's amazing.
Up top!
You got something on your head.
Do I?
Yeah, you got like an ash. I'm not gonna get it. Just go a little higher. There you go. You got it. A little cigarette ash, man. Cigarette ash.
I don't smoke that.
So this week what we're gonna do is, luckily for us, it's Christmas. The new trailer for Kong Skull Island just came out, so what we're going to do is we're going to review that trailer and give our Rotten Tomatoes predictions for that in the same video!
Yeah!
Inception for your butt! In Kong Skull Island, this is the third trailer. It's the quintessential show too much trailer, but that's okay, because this trailer gets
goddamn
batshit wild!
Yeah.
You didn't get me. You gotta learn, son. You gotta get more seasoned. It's okay.
Seasoned up. Watch this. Catch the fucking movies.
I'm gonna let you finish.
All right, I'm
gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had the best album. How long is it gonna be, man?
Wait. We've caught it. We've caught it, Potter. Oh. Shut it down. All right. Shut your mouth.
So, Kong Skull Island. Tom Hiddleston, who we all know and love.
I wish that Tom Hiddleston had been my friend back in the day, because when he says to them, let me list all the ways that you can die on this island.
Let me list all the ways you're gonna die. Rain, heat, disease-carrying flies, and we haven't started on the things that want to eat you alive.
Heat, rain, disease-carrying flies. Like, you're talking about my ex-wife's vagina. Why didn't you warn me? It's like, but yes, it's got this news trailer that just dropped. It's got that comedy feel to it, but it's got that saturation of this action thing going on, and I love that, man. I think it's gonna be. I'm glad they're not going with that Kong is a misunderstood creature and he's so savage, but they're going with Kong's a badass motherfucker that lives on this island. He's the god. These painted people love him, and you're dropping bombs and shooting him, you stupid shit. Don't fuck Harambe over again. I'm tired with Harambe. But don't fuck over this and get away from the island. It just seems so extreme, man. He was the extreme.
The crazy thing about this is every trailer that's come out, I've felt differently about. Every time I see it, I feel a little bit different.
Like a different movie?
Yeah, at first it's you know what, I don't want this. I don't want you to add all this shit to it. I want you to go to the island and Kong be the bad guy because he's scary enough. Focus on him. He's cool enough for you to focus on. But they're not doing that. In this movie, they go to the island, they're dropping bombs, they're doing whatever strange shit they're doing. And obviously, that's where Kong lives. So, he's kind of the good guy. He's pissed. He's fucking up helicopters in the beginning, and he looks amazing.
Is that a monkey?
He must work out.
Nice butt. If you guys ever went to Universal Studios when you were kids, I think it's debunked now, or debunked. It's not around anymore. But the Kong
mystery.
The Kong ride was amazing. You'd go in this they had the earthquake ride and the Kong ride, and you go on these little things, and then Kong would come out reach for you, he'd pick up your trolley and throw you around.
Did you go on that ride?
Yeah, 3 times.
I wish I could have gone.
Oh, it was amazing, dude. It was What I don't like, and I'm still not sure about, is that after that's an opening scene type deal.
Yeah.
And then it seems but there's a whole bunch of other way too CGI creatures on this island, and we have to help Kong.
What do you call
Maybe
them?
help him. I don't know if they're helping him.
What do you call them? Skull fuckers?
Skull crawlers. I just made it up, and John C. Reilly's in this too, and I love John C. Reilly, but I don't know. I like the idea of focusing on Kong, but if we're going to go to other stuff, that's just what they're going to do. The cast is good enough to carry it. It seems like this is a movie that's going to have so much shit packed into it, they're not going to do what they did with Godzilla, whereas Godzilla, the second half of the movie was badass. The first half of the movie was cool because you had Cranston in it, but they took way too long to get going.
I think that Godzilla was one of those movies that they kind of got lost in translation when they were doing it. They wanted to make one kind of movie, and then it wound up being another kind of movie halfway through, and then that's what they finished on. Now, Kong is kind of going down that same route because, like you said, if you watched one trailer, it's like you're watching a different movie each time you see a new trailer. This last trailer seems like a completely different kind of movie than what we got in the first trailer, and it feels more action oriented. I'm not saying cheesy or corny, but it does feel like that over the top shit that you're like, this is just like a 90s throwback, awesome shit that I can't wait to watch. And the first trailer was more like, okay, they're doing this more somber kind of melancholy thing, like you shouldn't disturb this guy, and they'll throw a couple of comedy lines in there with John C. Reilly, but overall it's still a serious movie tone thing with John Goodman. But this one with the music, with the background, like music is so important, and it really does flesh out the trailer, and it fleshes out the movie overall with the background music and what's going on. And at the end of the trailer, Kong picking up a fucking stick and doing a Sammy Sosa on a skullfucker. Like, it looks great. I know they're not a skullfucker, but they should be called skullfuckers.
It's called that. I like it.
But they should, like, it feels like one of those movies that you would watch back in '98 and just have a great time with.
As long as they don't get too bogged down with the details.
You don't have to. It's Carl.
Right, you don't have to. And as long as they don't, I feel like it'll be fine. The cast is great. It looks like there's some CGI. Kong looks fucking amazing.
He does look good.
It looks like they nailed Kong, but it feels like they may as
well. They can't nail him because PETA would be all over.
Oh, you don't want to fuck Kong. He wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I know. It's not a net.
You wouldn't want... it seems like they focused a lot on Kong and like how you see him and how you view him, and you're going to see him a lot. Mm-hmm. But the skull crawlers, they look too CGI and fake, and they look kind of like they would be on Dinosaur Island. Mama, they'd be living there.
I think they're cannon fodder, which that's fine.
Yeah,
you gotta have something that Kong can fight.
But the devils live below us. I call them skull crawlers. Why? Because it sounds neat.
And they had to create some kind of whatever that he can pick up and crunch and hit him with fucking baseball bats. And like, I don't know. I mean, we didn't see anything kind of suggesting that, but at the end of this movie, is there going to be a creature as big as Kong rising up to fight Kong for control? Because maybe they've awoken. Because there's all sorts of monsters on this island. Dude, I know they're not going to, but imagine, dude, at the end of this movie, you see like in the water, fucking Godzilla. You know, just the spikes on the back coming to the island.
That'd be cool.
Dude, oh my god, I just want to see a King Kong versus Godzilla.
What if when they release it, it's Cloverfield 3?
No, you know
no one's known.
If you want to throw Cloverfield in there, we don't know if he's a squid monster from outer space or from your mom's vagina. I don't care where he's from. I don't care, man. I just want to see a big giant monster movie where they fight each other like back in the old days. Like that's what I want to see, and I hope that we're going to that point.
I like this.
Is Godzilla owned by? It's owned by.
I don't know.
Do your research. I rely on you for that. I don't know either. I've never been excited about a King Kong movie. I'm actually really excited about this.
Yeah, I'm excited about it too. So we both like this trailer a lot. I do have a feeling though this movie could go one or two ways. It's either going to be fun, as long as they know it's a dumb, fun action movie and they can play off of that and eat into it. Which with John C. Reilly's comedy, I think that they might.
And even Tom Hiddleston has some comedy lines.
Yeah, it could be great. So we both like the trailer. Mm-hmm. Now this is a tricky one when it comes to our Rotten Tomatoes prediction because it's a movie I feel like could go either way. It's a movie we haven't seen, and it depends on how good the movie is or whatever. But
yeah,
what's your Rotten Tomatoes prediction?
40% rotten.
Think so? Do you think that that's going to be correct with your standings, or do you?
No, it's going to be completely wrong from my standing. My standing, I'm going to give this like an 8.5. Like I'm going that high with it. It just looks really.
You predict.
A prediction, yeah. My prediction for my personal score would be an 8.5 to an 8.0. 8.0 to 8.5, just because it looks clink it, fill it, sink it. It looks like a really fun movie. It looks like just an action monster classic movies from like the 90s, 80s, whatever. I love that. I love this new trailer. I think that they're showcasing that more, and I hope that's the movie overall.
So why do you think Rotten Tomatoes will give it?
Because I think the Rotten Tomatoes will look at it as something that they could have cashed in and done something different. Maybe Rotten Tomatoes said you could have done more of a social commentary about how it was like invading an island of inhabitants and taking away, invading their space and taking away their
missed opportunities.
They always do that shit. They always have to have something extra and not just enjoy the movie for what it is. If it's a movie, it's a movie.
Unless it's hipster and quirky enough.
Exactly.
To where it's that perfect spot. So you go 40%. So I was out. For me, it could go either way. You're gonna go 40%. I'm gonna go the opposite of it. I see your 40%, and I'm gonna go 60% fresh because I think the movie.
20, you bitch.
I'm gonna go 60% fresh. I think you might win this one. But I'm gonna go 60% fresh just to have the other side of it because I think it could go either way. I think the movie's entertaining and batshit and crazy enough. They might be like, we weren't supposed to like it, but we do. Surprise, Sally. So I'm gonna go 60% fresh. You're gonna go 40% rotten. We'll see who wins. Make sure you follow us on Instagram.
So what if it happens to 50? Do we tie?
Yes. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. We've been nailing them lately, by the way. We've been doing pretty good, except for your 50 Shades of Grey prediction. But no, I
was aroused.
I think you were closer than I was this past week. But follow us on Instagram at We Watched the Movie. That's where the results tied with what we thought would happen go in, and usually we're pretty fucking close, you guys. We're scared right now.
We're getting close to you, Rotten Tomatoes. We're starting to figure out your fucking formula. We're John Nash. You're fucked.
The great John Nash. Comment down below. Let us know what your prediction is. What do you think you're going to give for Kong, and what do you think Rotten Tomatoes is going to give for Kong? We'll see who's right in the days after the reviews are released. We love your fucking faces! Wow. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in you.
Ah! Yeah! Sure smoke a lot.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie.